Hi, it's me, Christina Carpenter, and how are you? Hello, 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 hello. So today I wanted to talk about something very exciting for me. Very, very exciting. It's actually a special treat for this December month for Christmas, and it's just something that I'm really excited about. I just think it's an awesome, 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 awesome achievement of my family member, also my client, who wrote a book. And you know what? It's published. It's finally published. She'd been working on it for a long time, for a while now, for a couple months, but it's finally here and I'm ready to show it to you. So, are you ready? This is the book. It's called Relentless Grace by Caren, Ayemmo, and it's on Amazon.com right now, so you can look it up. And it's about postpartum depression. And this is the book reveal. Do you love it? I absolutely adore it. I love it. And look, that's her right there on the back. Lovely, lovely. She's a mother of 2 children. And she wrote this book while she has a newborn. The baby was just born this year. She just had my niece, and she also wrote a book at the same time. Can you imagine? This book was inside my sister, just brewing, ready to get out. And she thought that she needed to spend a certain amount of money. I think she told me $2K, $3K to publish her book. She didn't have to use them. She didn't need it. I told her. I said, you don't need to spend $2K, $3K, or any amount like that to publish your book. You can do it yourself. And the great thing about it is that she's a graphic designer. She has experience already as a graphic designer. And she had totally just forgot about this fact and didn't even realize that she had this gift and this strength that she could use for her own book. And I brought that to her attention that, hey, you know, there are book templates that people are selling. And then she said, really? So she looked at the book templates and she said, hey, I could do this. And she realized that she had the gift to do her own book design because she already can use Adobe Illustrator, what she said she used? I forget. She said she used Adobe Illustrator or I forget which one, but she used it and she did it herself. So this book is beautiful. As you can see, Relentless Grace. It's a devotional and a journal, navigating seasons of postpartum disorders. And if you just look at these pages, can you see it? Oh, it's too bright. But all right, let me see if I can pull it back a little. We got our table of contents. Her table of contents is awesome. Every single word is beautiful. Like, we have chapter 1, those who grieve in Zion. Chapter 2, crown of beauty. Chapter 3, oil of joy. Chapter 4, garment of praise. Chapter 5, freedom for captives. Chapter 6, rebuilt, restored, renewed, guidelines for healing. Chapter 7, promises of the postpartum woman. We have an appendix, types of postpartum mood disorders, an appendix, support and information, additional reading materials, and appendix of cited sources. So we have 3 appendix, and then we have our chapters, 7 chapters, the holy number, right? And look at this artwork. It's just beautiful. You can see there the introduction, and she designed this herself. Everything here is designed by her, and every page is just so beautiful. Do you see this? It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm so proud of her. She just makes me so happy. And then we have the writing part for the workbook, so you can, you know, journal your pages, your notes. And it's just beautiful. Just everything about this book is just amazing. Reflections, we have a reflection section here. And it's just like this beautiful script. And you just really enjoy. So you see this beautiful script for the reflections part where you can write. And on this side as well, you have your space for your journaling and your writing and reflecting. And it's a perfect book for someone that's going through that postpartum stage. They may have feelings that they didn't know they would ever have. And she describes everything and walks you through the process so that you will not be alone or feel like you're just handling this alone, because there are people just like you who have been through the process of feeling the depression after pregnancy. And I'm gonna do an interview with her eventually, maybe next week or the week after, and we're going to talk about her book and just really get to the nitty-gritty of what it is she put here, and just talk about what is she saying, like how did God work things out for her. And so we have a part here, Our Thoughts and God's Whispers. I think it's so beautiful. Every word in this book is beautiful, and I'm so proud of her. My sister did a great job. Look at the detail of that book. Isn't it awesome? It's just beautiful. It's like she did a perfect job. I'm so proud of her. So let's see. So we have our writing parts, the writing part, and it's just gorgeous. Like every step of the way. Every step of the way. So we have our chapters, Oil of Joy, chapter 3. Yeah, so it looks really good. I'm really happy. So happy. And I think she could really take this and, work with mothers, new moms, or even moms that are still pregnant. And, we're gonna interview her. Yes, we will. We will be interviewing her. We're gonna talk to her about this book because this is just great. So if you need this book, if you want this book, if you know someone that needs this book, we're going to talk about it. So, Relentless Grace by Caren Ayemmo, my sister. And if you want to publish your book, you can do it. It's possible. If you are a parent, you can publish a book. If she can do it, you can do it. It's possible. And you could be busy, but you could still make it happen. And you probably have gifts that you didn't even know you had, like she did. She didn't even realize she could design her own book. And she did this all by herself. So, well, she did get help, but she did do this book all by herself. So if you need to write a book and you have a book inside of you, it's possible. Go for it. All right. Talk to you next time. Bye.